Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play more Tuscan Trade Terror for Europa Universalis IV. So it's been probably, what, 4 or 5 videos? Let's take a look around the world a little bit, just see how things are doing. We've got Lavrador. I don't know what that is. What are you? Ooh, that was weird. Clicking on that made that province reveal. They are Portugal is a colonial overlord. They've named it Lavrador. France is doing lots of colonization. I feel like France has like gotten their feet back underneath them again. We are continuing to power our way through these ideas where our naval force limit just went up by a ton and I've already built up to the limit again. So we're having no issues with money and just building lots of boats. Let's build more until we see the cost start to rise again. There we go, it's close enough. Overextension, dangerously high. It's at 96%. We're coring Cyprus Road, Sidon. We just finished our war with the Mamluks. Eventually here, we almost have a contiguous border to connect our African provinces, which will make all of these become not distant overseas, which will increase taxation. Goods produced is still working fully, even though it's distant overseas. But we'll actually get some production income out of it. So right now we're getting full trade value out of it, which is nice, because we're forwarding almost all the trade into our capital node. But yeah, still need to go to war with Austria, still need Crane. It's very important that we get that eventually, but we're not going to attack them until we can get rid of the coalition, or at least somehow isolate them. I'm the only one with any damn aggressive expansion. Like, how does this happen? How does no one else have aggressive expansion? Do they not know how to conquer the map? Anyway, we need to fabricate a claim on Algiers because our truce timer with the Ottomans is almost done. I think it might already be done. We need to also continue fabricating claims on the Ottomans. Can we get one in Sinop? We've already got these ones. Can we fabricate a claim on Constantinople? Yeah, let's do that. Looks like they've changed Constantinople. It's no longer their capital. They moved their capital to Sinop, probably because they wanted to avoid the distant overseas penalty on this land here. Well played, Ottomans. So yeah, we're just gonna let some time go by, core some stuff. We are doing all right on fervor. Got 95 points apparently. Let's. I mean, do we have a lot of revolt risk? Yeah, sure. Why not? Stability. Spend our points down. Looks like, fortunately, we will be able to convert every province, even Cyprus. And oh, okay. Fez, do you not know who you're talking to? I feel like that was a bad decision on your part. We will do our upgraded military tech level here in a few months. Greek nationalists have crossed our border. Well, I don't like that. Here, are you? Is this like a dangerous province? We should probably let that stay there. You are all infantry. We'll just have you march your way over there. So, you know, I made all this infantry. I think we've talked about this before, right? Base tax. It's usually better. On Naba, it's not distant overseas. Berber cannot be removed from a province as long as Algiers exists. Well, they only have one province, but it would have been nice to culture convert that before this event, but we'll take the base tax. That'll help out with some more production. So, yeah, I made these infantry stacks just because I wanted to, you know, scare Spain. Oh, and that was the other thing I was doing at the very end there, was looking at integration. And it won't show me what the cost or anything will be unless I can get them actually up to 190. Power relative to liege. It's kind of silly that they're still hostile at 151 positive relations. Competing great power. My ass. You're not a great power. You're my little crony. Well, I'm glad that we had that army there. Now, some people are saying that I need to stop lowering army maintenance, but I still feel like saving... I mean, going from here to here is an extra 15 ducats a month. That's 180 ducats a year, which, you know, we spend great periods of time at peace. And if we can get an extra 180 ducats with no real risk. I want it. Let's protect trade in... I think some more protected trade in Tunis would be good. But we already had one navy protecting trade there. Probably the smaller one. Oh, actually, you know what? I didn't have any protecting trade in Tunis. How strange. Well, still, that'll help out. We'll get even more of that money there, and then we'll... Yep, that bumped us up to 40% control here. Hungary has insulted us. Alright, so we will recall the diplomat from Spain. We will take military tech 20 now, which gives us infantry fire plus 0.5, 2 more combat with the swivel cannon, and now we can make a star bastion. Awesome! Time to upgrade to level whatever it is, forts in the mountains. So what did we just get? We got new cannons. The swivel cannon, yay. It's kind of cool, you can read about them. A highly maneuverable and portable cannon. The swivel gun... Well, come on now, which one is it? A cannon or a gun? The swivel gun was rather small and designed primarily for short-range warfare. Okay. Anyway, long story short, I was building the infantry to make Spain not feel like they were strong, but now I feel like these pure infantry stacks are like useless for siege and stuff. I really like these guys. They combine well, you know? And these guys are really, really, really inexpensive as far as cost goes, but they could potentially be manpower expensive. I feel like they don't fight very well. I want to build some more cannons. I still don't have any structures which reduce regiment cost. I think they moved that to a different building, didn't they? It was moved to, like, government or something. Or maybe it was production. Yeah, treasury. Level 4 production. Well, I was wanting to do that anyway. I wanted goods produced to go up. Let's see, I just built a whole ton of constables. I remember doing that. We're actually slightly, like, right on track with time. And our points are 540. We are at 2 out of 4 leaders. Wow. We can have a lot of leaders now. Let's see. Wasn't there another unique building that I wanted to make? The Glorious Monument. Let's build that. I'm sure that if unique buildings give events, then I think that one will probably give events too. Alright. Imports. Compete with Italian quality goods. We're just going to take the mercantilism. Sorry, France. Mercantilism. Fezzian peasants. They're winning. Core. Which means we can convert. Poor uniforms. Whatever you say, boss. Anyway, I want the goods produced. Local regiment cost would be pretty nice. You gotta build a counting house to get up to there. So we should try to build it up in this area, because this is where I tend to build lots and lots of units. If we can get like 10 provinces with that regiment cost modifier, then we can reduce the cost of all of our military by 20% if we, over time, only build them in that land. It remembers the cost when you built them. Let's try to convert Cyprus now. Okay, we got our claim on Algiers. The fabricated claims are done. Should fabricate another claim on the Ottomans. This time on Naxos, sure. Don't want to forget about that one. We don't need another claim there. We should keep busy with you. And now what we want to do is, just like before, we're going to declare war. Did we get rid of all of our overextension? Aleppo. Let's see. Aleppo is the Ottomans. We shouldn't attack again until we finish this core, because that's gonna... The Ottomans... Oh wait, no. They have a claim on it. They don't have a core on it. So we can keep coring that while we're at war with the Ottomans. You're still allied, right? Haha. Take it. No leader. Don't need a leader. We'll go siege that. And from the Ottomans, I just want more coastal provinces. So how about you come all the way down to Silistria? We'll have you go up there. Just going to continue to hammer away at him. Maintenance to full, yep, that's good. Bavaria has left the coalition. Excellent, let's attack Bavaria. We lost a general. This is really painful to have to hire new guys. But we're our 84 tradition, which is pretty decent. Oh yeah! 4-6. Holy crap. That is a god. That is like a combat god. Took a 3 crossing penalty. We still have a shock advantage. They have a fire advantage. We have a smaller army. And we're going to lose. Because it's a smaller army. We have cannons in the front row. Oh well. Fine, let's bring the infantry down. And, yeah, we'll put you in charge of something. Let's just start sieging something. These armies are significantly better at sieging than at direct combat on their own. I'm tempted now to wait to build more military until after we have the regimental camps. Or whatever they're called. Is that what they were called? Treasury. Well, he would have done better if the cannons hadn't ended up in the front row. If I had had a reinforcement stack. I insist that this army is pretty good when it's not on its own. You have to reinforce, you know. You either leave them in separate provinces to siege fast, or you have them work together. They're not designed to operate as all, you know, the be-all, end-all army. Now, we're not going to go engage them. We're going to stay in our own land, wait for our manpower to come back. Okay, it was a fake rebellion. It's nice. These are all cannons. We should probably get them involved in an army. Okay, national decline with the discovery of previously unknown continents and the establishment of new trade routes. A new maritime era has been born. Explorers of other nations are returning home with highly sought-after cargo of spices, luxuries, and commodities. Our country's importance as a trading nation has suddenly diminished, and we are faced with a sudden economical decline, forcing our government to regulate our expenditures. So we have to pick a technology to suffer. I think we'll do the one with military, because I don't expect we're going to actually be buying that tech anytime soon. So yeah, we'll just hang out here. I mean, this army's going to take some time to reinforce. It's actually almost fully reinforced. And there's that unit doing pretty well. We can get another idea satisfied. Yearly naval tradition, cool. That'll be nice. If we can get our naval tradition higher, we'll get better trade steering, and it's still decaying. No, it's not. Our navy tradition changed by 1.23 per year, so it's trending upwards. We have a total of plus 3.5, so we should settle in around 70. Yeah, you try to siege me with your 48-day siege timer. I'll show you how to siege. Alright, do we want to take the straight crossing? Probably not. We'll march around. We lost our claim on Hungary. Alright, so this is woods. 2 penalty, not as bad as the crossing could have been. Yeah, this lineup, unless he does really well in the fire phase because of his 6 value, we should do pretty fine. What's our supply limit here? 48? Head Jazz is coming down here. What are you doing? Where are you going, Ottomans? I think you're confused. So we finished coring Aleppo. I think we should probably get this one sieging. And we'll have you come in here and chase down these armies. Good supply limit still? 34. Kind of low. 2.3%. I think it's okay. Damascus is mostly desert, so we have a maneuver of 2 versus their maneuver of 5. Yikes. We're probably going to end up in the mountains. Nope, we got desert. Sweet. I guess just the waiting is just still mostly desert, so it's really hard for them to find the mountains. And they're left with like nothing but artillery. So no stack wipe, but they have nothing but artillery left. I insist that I'd rather just have armies sitting around on provinces and just reinforce as they come to me. It's just better to be the defender, you know? Okay, well, I am going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video, as always. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you again soon.